All right, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the show. Welcome to Two Q's having a conversation. Welcome to the show, you guys. You see, I got my pen on. I just want
Mhm.
y'all to see what a player working with right there.
All right. You good. All right.
Yes, welcome to the show, you guys. My man Crux is in the building. Crux
Mhm.
Conception
Yes.
is in the
Thank you.
building.
Thank you.
Author,
Good to be
speaker.
here.
He's my guy,
All
and I
right.
appreciate the
Yeah.
friendship, my brother. Friendship,
Yeah.
as we
Me
know,
too.
is
Essential
essential
to the
to the
soul.
soul,
Yep.
and that's how we do it. So.
Hmm.
Before we get going,
Yeah.
tell the folks who you are, a little bit about what you got going on, and then I'll
Okay.
tell them what I've got going on, and then we'll get into the show. It's gonna be a good show, you guys.
All
So
right.
hang in there with us.
Okay. My name is Crux Conception. It's a pseudonym for crisis intervention. I uh, I speak on social. I speak on crisis intervention, mental health. I'm very big in mental health. I'm an advocate of mental health, survivor of it, PTSD, former law enforcement, 25 years federal and local combined. Writing on a book about mental health and social justice. It's entitled "Outside My Mind: Dirt on the Badge." It's done. It's completed. I'm just waiting for for a literary agent to pick it up. Other than that, I'm just here and enjoying your show. I've been a fan of your show for a long time. I appreciate the opportunity to be on that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So I appreciate you coming on and being a part of the show. I like an opportunity to just hang out with people that I love and respect. And I've been
Mhm,
watching your hustle for a while as well. So
mhm.
I'm glad to have you on and rocking with us with the show. So,
Yeah.
you guys, you may or may not know I'm Kelvin Troy Johnson. I'm a dating and relationship coach, helping successful single-centered women to find successful centered men for dating, relationships, and love. And I crossed Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated in '04, and within the Upsilon Alpha chapter in Atlantic City, New
Okay.
Jersey. I've been a Q almost it's coming up close, buddy, since '04.
Okay.
Whatever number of years that is. When did you
Okay.
call?
Upsilon Beta Fall 91. Yeah, we got our anniversary coming up December the 10th. Yeah, so
Nice.
30 years. Not active, so
Well, you ain't supposed to tell that part.
my bad. I'm just letting it out there. I ain't active, so
you
okay.
supposed you
Yeah.
supposed to keep that you supposed to keep that part to yourself, but it's all
Okay,
good.
all
It's
right, all
all
right.
good. All good. Appreciate the friendship. So
Yeah.
friendship is always essential to the soul. But so
Mhm.
let's get into our topic tonight. You guys, we got a couple of topics tonight, so we're gonna get into this one with Faith Evans and your boy Stevie J in the broke up column. And so uh, when you saw this, and I know your real name is Stacy. Which one
Yeah.
do you want me to call you?
Crux. Yeah,
Crux.
Crux.
Okay, got
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
Got you.
So thank you.
All right, Crux. Look, when
Mhm.
you saw this come across your screen, what was your first thought of it about?
Man. First of all, I don't think celebrity relationships last. I don't know that many that have had that have. That's one. This one, by just looking at it, from the domestic, she was arrested for domestic battery, assault against him.
Wow.
Yeah, I think a year into their marriage, because they were married for 2 years, and she was
Hmm.
arrested year one.
Yeah,
But
I think they
being
was married. I think they in total it's 3 years that they've been married. I think.
Okay, you know what? And being in law enforcement, that's a domestic violence is a sticky situation. Is anybody can go. All you gotta do is say. I mean, and you know what? Yeah, there's actual domestic violence out there, but it's a sticky situation. And basically, what I'm trying to say, there's always two sides to the story. So
Always.
we don't know, what's going on with that. But yeah, when I saw that, the personalities, that's what the personalities, this is totally opposites attract right here, and I didn't see it coming. I don't know about you. Did you even see? Did you? Let's go back 3 years. Did you even see that coming? I
I
didn't.
never saw it coming.
Yeah.
Now I heard the story with them is that he, of course, he was with Bad Boy. She was
Mhm.
with she was with Bad Boy, the first lady of Bad Boy Records, Puffy, and so they've always been around each other, and
Mhm.
then like they met up again, and
Mhm.
he kind of like shot a shot, shoot
Yeah.
shoot a shot at her, and she went for it, and they proceeded in a serious way, and been together a couple years here now.
Yeah.
So what the way the story is that he sent, look, she just sent him a happy birthday message
Mhm.
7 days ago. seven
Wow.
days ago, she sends him a happy birthday message. Oh, I love you so much. You're an
Uh-huh.
amazing man, and this, that, and the other. And 7 days ago, and
Wow.
just yesterday, she sees on Twitter.
Yeah.
He didn't call her. He didn't text her. He didn't do anything. My man sent her. She saw that she is getting divorced on Twitter. What's your thought?
Wow. On that, you know what? That's devastating.
Dirty.
You know that's devastating. That's gonna be a scar for life. Uh, that for him to do that, that you can't. I don't care what the problem is, but she's in the limelight, and you've been with her. He's been with her. He knows what she's like. He knows what makes her volatile and what makes her vulnerable. And he knew that. He's the only one that actually knows right now what's going on in Faith's mind, what's going on in her soul, what's going on in her heart, and he could have prevented that. That right there, that's from my profiling days, that's a sadistic individual.
Yeah,
That's a
yeah.
sadistic individual who likes, because that right there symbolizes a person who likes playing games. So
Hmm.
I bet, when she comes out and finally talks, I bet she'll say that, he liked to play games, because that fits the profile, the psychological profile of an individual that would do that.
Yeah,
Hmm.
she asked the question. She was like, or her I guess she had her spokesperson that was there,
Hmm.
somebody that's close to them, and she was like, I don't know if this is some kind of practical joke, or he's
Yeah.
doing this for some kind of clout, or
Hmm.
like what he's got going on. But his nickname used to be Sleazy J. They called they called him Sleazy J.
Jay.
Yeah,
Oh my God. Yes. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. I feel, I mean, divorce thing, yeah, that some people, we take it lightly these days, myself included. I was accused of that, 7 years ago, and yeah, we take it lightly. I don't think we take it serious like people used to,
yeah,
our grandparents and our grandparents and them,
yeah.
so yeah.
Look, so we haven't heard how this thing ends out.
Hmm.
I'm gonna give you my prediction of what
Hmm.
really happened, and you give
Okay.
me your prediction of what really happened,
Okay.
and we'll
Okay.
see if they match.
All right.
I think he was probably for her, for whatever reason they were in separate places, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he's probably like on the East Coast
Mm-hmm.
doing some work. He was seeing somebody,
Mm-hmm.
and he said, "You know what? I'm a cut it." And the
Yeah.
girl he's with, because he's
Yeah.
with a girl,
Yeah.
Crux.
Mm-hmm.
He's with a girl.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the girl
Okay.
he was
Yeah.
with is like, you know what? If you're gonna be with me, you're gonna have to
Mm-hmm.
cut her loose.
Yeah. Yeah.
And she was like, you ain't gonna do it. He said, watch me.
Mm-hmm.
Guess who the woman is?
Who?
Jocelyn Hernandez.
Who's
The,
that?
the lady he used to, I want to say they used to be married, but
Yeah.
they was on the show, Love and Hip Hop.
Oh yeah.
Guarantee you.
Oh
I,
my
I
God.
guarantee you.
Yeah.
Because that lady worshiped
Yeah.
the ground he walked on.
Yeah. Yeah.
She worshiped the
Wow.
ground he walked on. So I bet you this is going to
Mm-hmm.
spin around, and he's going to be in a relationship with
Oh
Jocelyn
my
Hernandez,
God.
his ex girlfriend or whatever she was.
Wow. That's crazy. That's crazy.
What you think?
Okay. That's crazy. You know what? I agree with you. I can't disagree. I think I think your suspicions are right, and I think your observations are dead on it. So, you put suspicions and observations, you got a hunch. You got a hunch, which leads to a clue. So yeah, it's more than a clue. You dead
There-
on it, man.
there's something to it. There's something
Yeah.
to it.
When you
And
said Hernandez, I was like, oh my goodness, yeah, I could see that.
there,
Yeah,
there's something to it. So we'll
yeah.
see. We'll see what it do. But
Okay. Wow.
yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know when it's going to turn out, but we'll see what it is. And you guys that's
Okay.
watching, I want y'all to go ahead and drop your comment in the comment section, and let me know what y'all think is going on. Why would a husband just completely like text his or Twitter send
Mm-hmm.
on Twitter that he's breaking up with his wife,
Yeah.
and out of the clear blue sky after she sent him a message 7 days ago
Wow.
praising him as
Yeah.
a husband and how much she loved him.
Yeah.
Why would a husband break up with his wife on Twitter? Let me hear y'all thoughts on that.
Wow. Wow. That's sad, man.
Ain't that sad,
I really feel for Faith. I really do.
man?
Yeah.
I'm sure she deals with
Mm-hmm.
loss and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
She's got to look at her
Yeah.
son, Biggie's son, Biggie's
Yeah.
son,
Yeah. Christopher. Yeah.
Christopher, and
Yeah.
so it's a difficult time for her, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Wow.
Sleazy J. I'm telling you
Sleazy
this.
J.
There's
Oh
more
my
to this.
God.
There's
Sleazy J.
more coming. I can't wait to
Mm-hmm.
see how
Oh
this
yeah, yeah.
how
You know
this
somebody was
pans
gonna have to take the R. Kelly headlines. So yeah.
out. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, man. All right, let's move on. Let's move on.
Okay.
We got to get into this thing with let me see. See if I can push this on. Stop sharing that. Yeah, man. We gotta get into this Travis Scott
Oh yeah.
uh, situation. Now, I also appreciate that you have a background in law enforcement, so you can
Hmm.
kind of speak to this in a different kind of way
Yeah.
from many different hats.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna see if I can play this, and hopefully I don't get in trouble.
Okay.
I'm from Toronto, but I got Houston tatted on me because it's always been my home. So I appreciate you having me. I love y'all. Astroworld Fest, there's nothing like it. Make some motherfucking noise.
Oh, hey, watch the language. Watch the language. All right. So Travis Scott, they got the Travis Scott concert. My man's out there. They had 50,000 people out there to come to the concert. And Astroworld,
Yeah.
Travis Scott, and
Yeah.
it leaves 8 people dead. 8 people died out there. It's such a terrible tragedy.
Yeah.
Terrible situation, man. But so condolences to the families of the
Yeah.
people who were out there. They just went out there to have a good time, man.
Yeah.
And
Respect.
really, they
Yeah.
found it had about, I think they said maybe it started off with 12 people went into cardiac arrest, but they were able to revive a few of those. But there's still a kid, a young kid. This boy is like 9 or 10 years old or something like
Yeah.
that.
His dad was with him. I mean, you
Is
had
that right?
you had families out there, it just wasn't just typical hip hop lover, 21 to 30, you had families out there.
Yeah. And so, it's a very it's a really difficult situation, man. So before we get into that, tell me your thoughts about Travis Scott. Like, had you ever really gotten into his music? Did you even know who he was or any of that? What's your thoughts?
I haven't gotten to his music, but I've heard the name, and particularly now, I looked up him and his involvements. What's interesting. I don't know if I'm getting ahead of myself here, but
No, talk that talk.
they had it in Travis Scott's defense. They had a sound checklist of things to do. They had active shooter drills. They had the active shooter preparation checklist. They had any weather, tornado, any type of that bomb threats, shootings, fights. They had all that covered. Their security and their emergency management system, their emergency management team. I don't know if they call them EMT or whatever, but whoever manages it. They had everything covered except for the I guess what it was called, the crowd pushing up.
Crowd swell.
Yeah, they had everything covered but that, and that's what people were saying on the news. And the one thing about it was, what's going to get him is that document there. And even if, okay, say for instance, even if they showed that they trained for it, okay, they had all the checklists covered. What's going to get him is his 3 past incidents and the 1 arrest for the similar incident that he that just went down today. He was cited 2 times and arrested once on 3 separate occasions for telling the crowd to do exactly that: rush the stage or jump over the barriers or push the security. He told them that, and so that's gonna get him.
Yeah.
Other than that, he may have had a chance, but the past is gonna get him. Yeah, because this is not criminal; it's civil. So in civil, they can bring up past incidents like that. So yeah,
man, it's difficult, but when I got my car on Sunday, right? And on Sunday, my music service was playing, came on, and this song came on, and it was like doom 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 doom, and he came on, and the guy came on and started flowing, right?
Yeah, and
I was like, wow, that was hypnotic. Like I felt I could feel the hypnotism in the music.
Yeah.
Right.
I feel that.
And this is before the concert. I didn't even know that there was a concert. This was before the concert.
Really? Okay.
The day before the concert, I heard him on the radio. I heard his same song came on the radio. I was like, who is that?
Yeah.
Right.
Wow. Okay.
I felt drawn in.
Yeah.
As I listened to the rhythms, and it was like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, this guy, whoever this guy got something. And I looked down and it said Travis Scott. I was like, wow. So that's
really?
Travis
Scott.
That's
okay. That's that's coincidental.
Yeah. Okay, so I can just imagine being at a live concert. And to have these people like when he told them to rush the stage that other time, right? No problem. So now they gotta, and when they see him, they gotta rush the stage kind of energy that goes on. And they, a lot of, look, let's be honest, a lot of these cats, they pilled out anyway. Like they done took their Percocets.
New breed of rappers.
And they on them synthetic drugs, buddy. He might have been high while he was, you know what I'm saying? Look, they don't do this stuff sober. Let's be honest. And so having something happen like that, he couldn't respond. Look, nobody could respond because they all high, because that's what it is. They hit that ecstasy before the thing get going, and they all the way there with it. You know what I mean? And so it's such a difficult thing. But here's what I know, Crux. I do these speaking events. I do relationship coaching events. I've held many events here in Atlanta. Right. When I create an event, I realize that I'm responsible for what happens in that room. Right. So I have to control the room. It is, if it's my gig, I got to control the room. So it's up to me to get enough people who can stand by, who's going to take the money, who's going to take the tickets, who's going to manage security, Who's going to serve guests?
Yeah.
Who's going to be? You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
Do we have enough of this? Do we have enough drinks? Do we have enough? Is everything covered? That is on me.
Yeah.
The only thing that's not on me is if somebody slip and fall in the hotel.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, if now technically,
yeah.
If I if you have event insurance, even they'll cover if somebody slips and fall at your event, because actually the hotel can come after me if somebody slips and falls in their hotel in my event.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
So you're supposed to have event insurance for all these things, but generally the insurance for the place will cover whatever happens in the place.
Okay. So you're thinking he's going to be covered?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Insurance companies like money coming one way.
True.
You feel me?
Yeah.
They ain't in the business of giving money back.
That is true.
Like they're in the business of collecting.
Yeah.
And,
I don't think he would get hit personally, dude. I mean, if his name is under an entity, or I think that like, say for instance, you and I get an organization, and we call it Showtime Production or something like that, and and we put on an event, I think they would sue Showtime. I don't think they would come after it. Yeah,
that's correct.
Just like with Derek Chauvin. They didn't go after Derek Chauvin. They went after Minneapolis Police Department, because that's where the money's at. Yeah. So I'm wondering, he may be, it all depends on if it seemed like they were saying, it seems like he had everything covered except for the, barging the barricade. So yeah.
Well, you know what? You can have everything covered and still
like
not have everything covered.
Yep. Absolutely. You're right.
One little thing, something slip off.
Yeah.
And it becomes a bad day for you. So now I saw this article, this video here on the security guard. I'm not gonna play the sound because I'm just not sure about I don't want to get I just hit my number to get monetized.
Oh, okay.
So I don't want to get demonetized. When I'm just getting going. But this security guard, he said that they felt unprepared. They didn't feel like they had everything together, and he felt like it was going to be an unsafe thing. Now there's also the story, Crux. I don't know if you saw the story about the security guard who said he got pricked by a needle.
Yeah, I heard that. I did, and and they said they even saw a scar, and they or like not a scar, but a puncture wound, a puncture area, and they said that I think 3 other people complained of being like stuck, Yeah, so I'd like to see that. I like to see, like, when they do, hopefully they do like drug tests or blood tests or whatever, urinalysis. I like to see the outcome of that. See if there's like any matching substances for each of the parties. That'd be real interesting, because if that happens, man, we playing a totally different ball game. I mean, we talking about national security or homegrown terrorism.
Yes.
So it'd be interesting to see that.
Yeah, and with all of those cameras, somebody had to see something. Everybody had a cell phone.
Exactly. Something got caught. Something got caught.
Let me give a shout out to our Bella. Bella's our she's our Q sweetheart on the show.
Hey, Bella.
Bella's the Q sweetheart.
All right.
but yeah, so this guy, I don't know how it's all going to pan out. I'm gonna see if I can sneak in a little clip of this. I'm gonna hear a little bit.
Does it have a closed caption option? Let's see. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it does. Let me hit it. There we go.
Okay.
All right. Let me hit the review on that. Repack. It does. That was. Let me hit the replay on that. All right. Yeah, because I really would like to see what he had to say, but
Yeah,
yeah, I don't know how this is all going to pan out
yeah.
for
So,
dude.
what did you think when you heard like several people felt like they got stuck? What went through your mind? What were you thinking?
Well, what went through my mind
Mhm.
was like I said this is gonna be bad. Like
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
that's like a whole different level
That's some organized, yeah, that's some
yeesh,
organized, yeah, because you got to
man,
think about it. You had several people say that, so you had more than one person with the needle. So, especially if
right,
you're doing it fast, the needle may break off. So, you had to have more than one person doing that. So,
right,
yeah.
right, right. So check out this is what he's saying. He said they had they rushed them in there. They did have licensed um guards there. Extremely brief. It was an open book test. They gave him the test, and the teacher was actually giving us the answers to the test. Going through the book ourselves, we trying to hurry up and fill out the answers, and this was the night before.
Oh,
Oh,
oh
close to
my.
1 p.m. We had been there in 3 or 4 hours. We were tired, we were hungry, and I checked in with the CSC. CSC is the security, event security, and definitely
Yeah.
understaffed in every sense of the word. Ooh.
Wow.
What?
I wonder what's making him flip. I mean, basically, he's giving all the people that's filing the lawsuit, he's giving them their case.
Yeah, yeah.
I wonder what made him turn like
Well,
this.
he don't. He listen. These guys, they just worked for the event. Like,
Wow.
yeah, he just worked for the day. He don't have no allegiance to them.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
Yeah,
Okay.
he was just a
Okay.
hired guy for the day. Yeah, security type role, which I didn't have any
Wow.
real training.
Wow. Yeah, this is
Boy,
yeah.
yeah,
You
this
know
is
what?
bad.
You know what's gonna happen? This is gonna get settled out of court. I guarantee you now.
You think
Yeah.
so?
It's gonna get settled out of court. Yeah, they because they
Wow.
don't want to go to court. Yeah.
Yes. No, the
Yeah.
court is the last thing that people want to
Yep.
do.
Insurance, yeah, yeah, the rapper, Drake, even Travis Scott, they don't want to go to court. Their
No, they
insurance
don't want to go.
companies, yeah, they're gonna
Yeah,
it's gonna be settled. Yeah.
yeah. It's too expensive
Hmm.
and it's too difficult to deal with.
Yeah.
But our girl Bella, let me. She popped on in here. Hey Q. Yeah, she said it probably was a one-time gig. And it
Yeah.
probably was. A
Hmm.
lot of these guys, they just
Yeah.
work the one-time gig, they do their
Hmm.
thing, and then they kind of move on from there. So
Yeah.
it's not like it's their full-time job. It's just
Yeah.
a gig for them.
So
So
yeah.
he don't
That
have he don't have a dog in the fight.
no, not now. No,
You
not
know?
now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll
So
see, man. Now let me ask you this: do you think a guy like him, you think a guy like Travis Scott can come back
yeah. Oh
from
yeah.
this
This
and like
yeah,
have
yeah.
a career and
Oh
all
yeah,
that?
yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Yeah, matter of fact, this may even hype him up more, because if I wasn't busy today, I would have, if I wasn't, I would have been trying to listen to some of his music, but I was busy today. Other than that, I would have actually tried to listen to some of his music and not get. And if I'm going to do that, for somebody who's 53 years old is going to do that, then think how many other people are going to be doing that. How many other races are going to be doing that? He probably just by this alone got a new fan base.
You think so?
Because
Wow.
somebody and all those people I just mentioned, somebody gonna like his music and decide to make a playlist.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
yeah.
yes. And somebody gonna be like,
Hmm.
"Well, who's this Travis Scott?" And then they're gonna
Hmm.
listen to his music. Just
Yep.
they're gonna do
Yep.
like you did. Go to his music category, and start listening to his stuff and say, "Yeah, you know what?
Hmm.
I actually like this. I
Yeah.
actually like this
Yeah.
stuff."
Yep. Hmm.
Get hypnotized.
Yep.
All right,
Guaranteed.
we got a
So
couple of comments that came through. My girl LV is in the building. She said the whole situation was a mess. This screams foul play.
hmm
Oh
mm.
yeah.
Something, yeah, something.
All right. We
I
got
don't know.
Kadra. Kadra dropped a comment, said he should have done a proper apology press conference.
Mhm.
Wait a minute. So Crux, Kadra, Kadra, thank you so much for bringing that point up. Did you see
Yeah.
his apology?
Yeah, he should. He should have got with his press agent, media personnel. They the one. You know what? For him to do that means that he doesn't have a leash, so he can do and say what he wants. Because if he didn't, and I don't want to say the word leash, but if he had a circle around him, a good circle, professional circle, somebody would have came out with a media release. You know, and yeah, Gage was right on that one. You would, yeah, they should have came out with something like that. And you know, paying for the funeral. Yeah, you gonna pay for the funeral, of course, but that's no, the thing is, he knew somebody. He saw somebody on the ground, asked for help, and then I guess when that person got carted away, he continued again. You know, and yeah. So,
I mean, so do you take his apology as something genuine? Or
from him, yeah, because he probably don't know better. Yeah, so he ain't been in the game that long, you know, or had that many type of situations like this where he doesn't realize that more than in just his fan base, the people who understand his language, the people who understand how he talks, and that's him, and the people who understand that those are his fans. He probably didn't realize that, hey, dude, more than just your regular fans are going to be seeing this. So you may, so you make them so everybody can understand it and see that you mean it, you know, not you just being Swayze at the time. So
right.
So yeah.
We'll see. You know, it just didn't seem like it was really that. Like that apology was like. Now, look at the same time, like he didn't have to apologize. Let's be clear about that.
Yeah, that's true.
Like he didn't have to apologize. He didn't have to come out and say any of that. But maybe he felt like he needed to.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, and when you do something like that, like you said, where you feel like you needed to, then the people in your inner circle, your people trying to tell you what to do and say, that don't matter. You go on emotion.
Yeah.
So yeah, you go on emotion.
You do your own thing.
Yep. And you hit the nail in the coffin on that one.
Yeah. All right, let's move this one on. So Kadra, thank you so much for your comment there. He should have done a proper apology to his fans and to the people who lost their lives. He really just needed, like you said, he needed a press person. So check this out. Some of this Crux is like the results of our today's society.
Yeah.
Because once upon a time, you wouldn't have gone straight down there to the cameras of People magazine. When something happened, you go outside to the camera and say, "Hey, here's what's happening." Nobody did that.
Yeah,
there's a press agent down there who's a skilled verbalist who will say the right thing that will keep you out of jail. Or keep you out of court. You know what I'm saying? That guy just gave what the insurance companies hate for you to do is a confession. That guy just gave a confession.
Yeah, he did. He did.
He
handed the case to he handed the case to whoever's going to be those parties' attorney. So yeah. So.
LV said, "I don't want to hear his music. Gotta watch what you allow into your hearing environment. His choice of imagery says enough." Man, it was a lot of demonic. It was a lot of demonic situations going on there.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, man. Like it was a lot.
Wow.
And
interesting.
Yeah, man. Like people take it like it's a joke, but demons and spirits are real, and you know, you can't play with them.
Yeah,
you can't play with them. Yeah. So, all right, my brother, let's move on to the next story that we got going on here. That's Kanye, aka Ye.
Yeah,
aka Yeezus. That guy named himself Yeezus.
Man, and you know what? I like Kanye. I do, and I don't like him because he's my artist. I respect him. you know, because like I said, mental health's dear to me, and
Mm-hmm.
definitely got some. And you know, I got PTSD, and he definitely got some mental health issues. I think the depression of his mother's death. I think the people around. Again, it's your circle that you surround you with. You surround yourself with. I think the people didn't. They realized it because there was words that, you know, because when he came out with his first major hit, his mother had just passed and he had suffered depression real bad and he never got over it, and you could see by his attitude and behavior, man. So whatever he does, I'm like, man, who are the people that, you know, that are supposed to care for him or be in his circle or have his best interests at heart, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
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 But he seriously got a deep issue resulted from depression. I think when you see him happy and hype, it's what they call smiling depression. He's you know, yeah, he's
Deep.
hiding it. Yeah,
Smiling depression.
yeah.
Wow. Hold on. I'm gonna bring you up, bro, because I need you to tell me some more about that.
Okay,
I want you to talk about that for a minute.
okay.
Smiling depression.
Smiling depression is what you have when you go, like if you go to work, you know, and you're not feeling too good. You're not really feeling yourself, and people are asking how you doing. How you doing? You smile. Hey, how you doing? And you always smile. You always put on a smile. Basically, it is your shield to protect people from you because you don't want people to know that you are feeling down and that something is wrong with you, and you're allowing something to get to you, and it's basically it's somewhat of a self inner self uh, hatred, and it consumes you, and basically you start to just be this smiling person, or and you know, like Robin Williams. You know, he had it. I mean, this dude on stage, one of the funniest dudes, you know, in the world. One of the highest paid comedians. Sorry, and you know, he kills himself. You know, and no one knew it. No one on the outside looking in knew it because to
Nobody.
us, he was a smiling comedian. You know, so you know, and like Kurt Cobain, you know, he just had that major hit, you know, and he kills himself, you know. So the grass ain't always greener, you know. But yeah, I believe he really has smiling depression, you know.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man, that's deep, bro.
Hmm.
And you know, so I think now moving into his story, and one of the things that he was being talked about is that he was on the show. He was on Revolt,
Hmm.
and he started talking.
Yeah.
My man Ye started talking, and he talked about him and how he got the name Yeezy.
Uh
Uh,
huh.
he got the name Yeezy from Beanie Siegel, who used to just call him Yeezy when he was in the studio a long time ago. So
Okay.
he kept the name. He held onto the name,
Uh-huh.
and he named his clothing and his whole enterprise,
Yeah.
this high end shoe company and all of
Mhm.
that, Yeezys.
Easy.
And so
Okay.
he says from his mouth, Crux,
Uh huh.
I owe that man some money. He said, I owe that man some money for this name. It was him
Uh
who
huh.
gave me the name Yeezy.
Yeah.
Tell me what you think about when you heard that statement.
When yeah, it's due, you know, because it's old, you know. I think he's not like 50, because 50 can be cool with somebody one minute and next minute he blasting them on social media. And that's why 50, yeah, 50, I mean, think about 50, everybody that 50's tight with, he usually ends up having beef with. Kanye, I think Kanye he looked at an outcast, and I don't think he's trying to buy friends, but I think he's like saying, hey, you know, I want to show you that I love you and I respect you, you know, can we, you know, and then, you know, I think he wants to build friendship, but he doesn't know how. So he's using that as an excuse to get, because I think he really feels like an outcast. You know, I was watching the same show and he, you know, they say he don't even walk with bodyguards sometimes, you know. So yeah.
Man, yeah. This guy, like, you know, he don't always get it. But
Yeah.
I got a little bit of his let me see if I could get his closed captions, subtitles in there.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see.
And you know he's going through that divorce, so yeah, I expect to see a lot of more things from Yeezy. So
Yeah,
especially
yeah,
when the divorce is final. Oh yeah.
yeah. Now that's a whole different thing, man. And
Mm-hmm.
you know, I heard that he sold the ranch. He either sold the ranch
Mm-hmm.
or the ranch is up for sale.
Yeah.
That he was out there. He had at the family out there, and you know, um, so he's going through a tough time.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know,
And
he's
I
definitely.
and I think this has a lot to do with his behavior. I really do. You know, I was affected by it for my divorce. You see my behavior change. Yeah, people noticed it. Yeah. So
Yeah, yeah. So I think that you know it's tough, and
mm-hmm.
being somebody who talks to somebody, people, guys, especially guys,
Mm-hmm.
about these things. Like men deal with loss. Look, I shot a video about this. How men
Mm-hmm.
deal with breakup.
Mm-hmm.
And Crux, it ends up being my biggest video I've ever.
Really?
It's got the
Okay.
most views ever,
Really?
right?
Okay.
How
Okay.
men deal with breakup,
Okay.
right? And one of the
Okay.
things that one of the difficulties men have about when they deal with breakup is a man will get the sense that I failed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it's like it was my
That's
responsibility
true.
to lead the relationship,
Mm-hmm.
and the relationship fell apart. I failed. Like
Yeah.
now I'm talking about guys who actually care. I ain't talking
Yeah.
about guys who
Who
like,
just yeah. Yeah.
you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I'm talking
Yeah.
about a man who a man like this guy,
Mm-hmm. I
right?
mean, yeah, somebody who's actually in love, you
Somebody
know.
who's in love,
Yeah.
somebody who loves his kids.
Yeah.
This guy loved his kids.
Love,
Did
yeah.
you see that? There was a clip that was out there one time when he was doing the services outside.
Yeah.
And his daughters was over there playing, and this guy came from the bottom of the hill. That came up there to talk to his daughters. My man, he I think he had his back turned, and
Papa
like he can
Bear.
feel
Yeah.
something's wrong.
Papa Bear. Yeah.
Papa Bear, he had to feel. He could feel that something was wrong, and my man jumped to. He's like, yo, don't talk to my kids, right?
Man, Papa Bear.
He ready to put a fist in that guy's face.
Damn.
Like he's like, yo, I don't play, dog. You know what I mean? And so that could be real difficult for a guy like him.
Yeah, to not have that anymore. You know, you don't feel like you that protector. You know, you feel you're a provider, but you know you don't feel like you're that protector anymore.
Especially he got two girls.
Yeah.
He got girls,
and with their relationship,
and he got a boy too, right? Did you got a boy?
Wait a minute, I know they got.
I think they got 3 altogether.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they got a boy. They got a boy too, I think. Okay. I can't remember.
He's got 4 kids. Yeah.
He's got 4 kids.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's a lot, man.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Man.
But so now let's go back to him saying he said he made a couple of statements. I'm gonna freeze this because I don't want to miss it too much. He made a couple of statements that I thought was interesting when he talked about the name Yeezy.
Yeah.
And said that he owes Beanie Siegel some money. He said, I've been trying to give him some money. I don't know. How you trying to give somebody some money?
Yeah.
And you can't give him the money.
How you and you know what? If Beanie Siegel, he what they call real. You know, he real. He ain't hiding. He ain't Beanie probably on the corner right now with his boys just talking. Just going in. Just chilling. Yeah, Beanie game. Yeah, Beanie. No, I would doubt that. Did you see the drink champ with Beanie?
No, I didn't see it.
Oh yeah, Beanie. Yeah, Beanie is real, man. And Beanie, you know, no, he gonna say he's trying to find him or try to give him some money. No, he easy to find. So
yeah, man. So, but the question is, does he owe that guy? Now, Beanie said he owe him $50 million and 5% of Yeezy sales.
Okay, put it like this. Legally, does he owe him anything? No.
No.
Hood wise,
yeah.
street wise, Yeah, because I mean, if you ever name somebody and they became big or whatever, I remember like a friend of mine, he played football, Smitty. I call him Smitty. I'm like, he played professional football. So I'm like, yeah, I'm the one that gave him the name Smitty. So, I'm not gonna ask him to give me no money for that, but people take, when in hood wise, street wise, people take credit for like naming somebody or branding somebody, giving a name, like the person who gave Allen Iverson the name AI. I'm sure, which I love Allen Iverson, my favorite dude. Man, if you ever get him on the show, let me know, man. I'm coming. Allen, he is so real, man. But if whoever gave him the name AI, I'm sure they taking claim for it somewhere, So I'm sure Beanie always remind him of that too. Yo, what's up, Yeezy? Because Beanie to this day
wait a
probably
minute.
call him Yeezy.
Wait a minute. Time out.
Mm-hmm.
He said Beanie never told that story and told anybody that he was the person who gave
really
him.
Okay.
So he said he's always kind of kept that under wraps.
But in that case, I'm not calling Kanye a liar, but man, that's a name like that. I fail to see where somebody would not say yo, or walk up in the street and say, "Hey Yeezy," or in the studio, "Hey Yeezy," and then like Jay-Z or somebody in the studio like, "Yo, being what you mean Yeezy? Why are you calling him that?" He said, and the story would go. So I don't think. Maybe Kanye kind of got it wrong on that one, but I don't think that Kanye saying that nobody never knew that. Yeah,
So
no, because something like that is big in the streets, like a nickname or something like that's big. So
yeah.
Yeah.
But I did, when I watched it, I did like what he said about Dame Dash.
Okay.
I think it's always proper to respect people who helped you come up.
Yeah.
And he was like, he's like, Dame Dash will never want for anything. I got him.
Wow.
And that now meanwhile, Dame Dash ain't hurting himself. That guy out living his best life. He got art galleries. Did you see he's in the art galleries?
You know what? I saw that because who else was into art galleries? Raekwon Chef is into art galleries too. So yeah.
Yeah, so he's on a whole different thing, and he's he got investments all around, and he ain't no dumb guy.
No, actually he is worth he's worth 50 million. No, he's worth $10 million. So yeah, 10 million. He was worth 50 million.
Yeah, 10 million on the books.
Yeah, on the book. There you go, on the books. On the books.
Because that's a smart boy. That's a smart boy. And so I thought that was good that that Kanye. And you know what, really? Once you have secured your future, you secured your family's future.
Yeah.
He don't do the stuff he do for the money.
No.
Kanye West do the stuff he do for the glory.
Yeah. Yeah, he do. Yeah. Let me ask you this. I don't know the situation with him and Kardashian, but I know with Dr. Dre, his portfolio went down some after his divorce settlement. But Kanye's money still looks the same. Did they have a prenup or something?
They probably had a prenup because I don't know who got more money.
I don't. He's like worth 1.8 billion. Currently.
Is that right?
Yeah.
She's not that far behind, buddy.
Yeah, really?
Yeah. Kim Kardashian?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? Look, they get.
Oh, you're right. She's 1.2 billion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, them Kardashians, they get paid to take pictures and put them on Instagram.
Wow.
They get like 10, 15, 20 million $1,000 per picture from Instagram, because Instagram know all they got to do is put up a picture, and they're gonna bring more people to the platform.
Yeah.
So they worth it to them. Yeah, crazy, buddy.
Wow.
Crazy. So we'll see how that all pans out.
Yeah.
But it's there's a lot there, man. There's a lot. But also, look, I don't know if you heard, but my man is now that he's moved on from Kim, He's dating some girl that is 20, 22.
Really?
My man dating a 22-year-old.
Oh my God.
And he's 42.
That's what I was going to say. Yeah. Okay. He's 44. Yeah.
44.
Yeah.
So maybe she's 24. Whatever
Yeah.
it is.
I,
He is like half her age, literally half her age.
oh.
So whatever she is,
Mm-hmm.
she's half the age. What and you guys in the comment section, I want y'all to tell me what y'all think about that.
Yeah,
He's
Ventura.
44.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's 44 and she is 24. And they getting along pretty good. What you think about that?
Wow, she is on. Yeah.
Yeah, it's something. Now, at the same time, here's my thought that okay,
Yeah.
my girl Bella said she's 22.
Wow.
Yeah. So what you think?
Me or Bella?
Let's say you 44.
No,
Can you date a 22-year-old?
No, the youngest I like get serious with is probably like maybe 5 years younger. Maybe. I don't know. Probably three. Yeah. I'm real big on that.
I mean, what do they got to talk about?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
like what are they talking about? Like, how do they stay engaged? And
it's
she's 22.
Yeah,
dude, 22. That means she was born in 2000, 2001, something like that.
Yeah.
She wasn't even here before the new millennial.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Wow, man.
I'm not sure what you got in common with a 22-year-old to make her your woman.
Yeah. But you know what? He's kind of in that with his type of. He's in that. I'm no psychologist. I am a criminal or retired criminal profiler, but with his behavior, that being childlike, not childish, but childlike, like hold me, I think that's who he was. And I think now he was like, okay, because I think that was, since he became Kanye, that was his major, because he did love Kim. But I think that with this one, he may think that, hey, that he's maybe like the childish or the childlike didn't work for me. I got my heart broken. Let me see if I can do something different. So maybe somebody younger,
Yeah.
So yeah.
So wait a minute. I got a picture of her coming up. I'm waiting for the ad to run. I got a picture of her coming up. She's cute. She's a model.
Yeah. Ventura. I think
Ventura.
Yeah. Ventura. Okay.
Here we go. Let me see if I can pull her up. Ventura. What a name. Hooking up for a while now. Okay. Wait. Bro, 22. Now, isn't it interesting? Don't she got her hair like Kim?
That is Kim, though.
That was Kim. Okay.
Oh, okay.
But this is her. This is the new girl.
That's her right there. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, she's definitely a model.
Yeah, but who knows? I mean, it may work, it may not, but I just the age difference. For me, it couldn't. Maybe for him it can.
Ooh, 22, bro. Yeesh. I mean, could it have any seriousness at all at 22?
You never know, man.
But
But right now, be honest with you, he's coming off of a rebound. But not only is he coming off a rebound, he's dealing with other, I don't want to call them demons, but other issues, that he hasn't faced. So he's adding more issues and issues on it, and now he's bringing them issues into this relationship. So it could be volatile, or it could be real short.
Yeah.
It may not. I don't think it may be long. It may be lasting. It all depends on how long they known each other and how much she really knows about him. I'm talking about like upstairs, how much she really know about him. So
right. So we got a couple of comments. I want to definitely jump to our girl Bella. She said she's just a breath of fresh air for the moment. Nothing serious. He's emotionally getting over a lot, so he might be doing a lot of planning. Yeah. But you know what? When a guy goes through divorce, like he's got to reset anyway.
Yeah.
Like he's got to reset.
Yeah.
Because being married, there's a certain mindset that you have.
Yeah, you
know what I mean? There's a certain course of action that you take when you're a married guy.
Yeah, you get institutionalized, literally. In a way.
You're in the institution of marriage. And so there's certain responsibilities that you show up to. You know, this is what I do. This is what I do.
Yeah.
But when that's no longer the case, now you got to figure out, okay, now that I'm not a husband, who am I?
Yeah.
I've been performing this role all this time. Who am I now?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so it takes a little time to reset. So Bella's probably right. He's probably not even looking to get into anything of any serious nature. He just wants female company.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. I think she's thinking otherwise. Probably she's talking about list of baby. You're making up a list of baby names and stuff. So it's gonna be short. And if it's not short, it's gonna end and be volatile, very, because it's gonna be like, well, I didn't know this about you, or you didn't know this about me. When not lies, but things you just don't reveal start to surface. That's and then it gets in a confrontation or form of some type of discussion. Yeah, that's when it gets volatile. So
I saw an interview where he was he was talking about Kim being out with Davidson.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Okay. And he was like, she just wants attention. She's not really serious. So I kind of felt like he was a little jealous.
Yeah. When did he say that?
Let me see if I can find that one.
Because I think this information just surfaced, like the photos. I mean, I know they've been messing around for a while, but I think that photo just surfaced.
I found it here. Let me get through the through the ad, and it should be finished. Wrong button. Yeah, we're going to see, but it's one thing to get divorced, but it's another thing to see your ex-wife with another man.
Yeah, it is. Been there, done that. Yeah. So we will see. It's gonna be interesting. But like I said, he's taking more, and like you've seen when they talk about boxers taking punches and stuff, he taking some psychological punches. I mean, some heavy ones. Yeah. And like I said, we're not done hearing about Kanye. We not.
You think so?
He gonna be on front cover, or maybe page 2 or
page 6
sections. Sections for a while, but we ain't done hearing from him, guaranteed, because he took some hits. Like right there, he took some hits.
Yeah. So Pete Davidson, again, like she's probably they've been in a tough situation. Like I don't know who could even be married to Kanye. Like let's be honest.
Yeah.
Like that guy is so off the wall.
Yeah. And I'm sure she tried. I mean, because I know personally, that can put a tear in a relationship, and because when somebody else is down, they bring you down, or
Mm-hmm.
somebody else's mentality is, abnormal, not what we're accustomed to, and it's consistent, it starts to wear on you. So yeah, so she's like, finally, I'm sure she probably had people around. We've been talking about you in your circle. She looked like she got some people in her circle say, hey, you need to cut him loose. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And so this guy. Now let me ask you this:
Hmm.
you think she could be married to a regular guy?
No, that's why he's saying, and he's right. He's right when he says that about if she's not being serious. He says it. This is for publicity right here.
You think so?
This is for publicity. So yeah, because she can't do it. I'm sure she has some PR person tell her too. You can't be seen with a brother right now because everybody gonna think you. That's all you want. That's all you want is a brother. That's all you want,
Woo.
a brother. Which is probably the truth, but
Yeah.
they like, hey, no, mix it up a little bit. Give them something to talk about. So this is now, and actually is getting her something to talk about, because if she was with a basketball player or some other brother, everybody be like, there we go. But now she would hear, and you looking twice. I'm like,
Right.
really? I'm like, and I'm
Right.
trying to, and you're trying to picture the
Oh,
couple.
oh.
Yeah, you're trying to picture them, in your head as a couple together. See, like she even said, I can't physically believe that. Yeah. So it's
Keep
like if
getting
people are
together.
talking, yeah, they are.
Yeah.
They too are getting more fan base. So yeah,
Right. And
yeah,
listen, Kim Kardashian is in the eyeballs business,
yep,
buddy.
mm-hmm,
She got her career going,
yep,
collecting eyeballs. She needs your attention,
yep,
and she know how to get it,
yep,
buddy.
mm-hmm,
This right here,
yep,
boom.
yep.
Everybody's like, whoa.
Yeah,
Look,
one thing she's successful is at is she's successful at keep hitting that snooze button that's for the 15 minutes of fame.
yes, sir.
She is famous. She can hit that snooze button, boy. I give her that.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, and so they ran right to Kanye. Look, everybody's winning.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Everybody's winning.
yeah,
Everybody's winning. Whoever thought of this to put them on the show together was genius.
yeah, yeah,
Everybody's
yeah.
winning.
But I'm gonna tell you something. That relationship didn't end sad. It ended bad. I mean, terrible. It's something that we don't know about. For her to come out like that, yeah, something, just like something drastic had to
Mm-hmm.
happen. It had to be more than just publicity. So yeah.
Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, man. So,
Mm.
so we'll see how this thing
Yeah. Oh yeah.
how
So
this thing shakes out. But
yeah.
yeah, you guys that's in the comment section, y'all drop your comments in there.
That is a
And
mystery.
yo, look, I'm glad for this show, bro, because I get a chance to. I see some of this stuff around, and I have these thoughts, and like I'm not a big gossip column kind of following guy. Like I got a way of,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
got my things that I talk about.
Yeah.
But I'm glad to have this outlet to like kind of
Yeah.
have a conversation with an intelligent brother about
Yeah. Respect.
the things that's going on in
Same here.
the world. So
Same here. You're a good man. I was telling you about that, venture. I was like, when I was thinking about you, I was like, he would be perfect if only he knew how to do that. And you was like, oh, yep, that's what I do. And I'm like,
what I
okay.
do.
So, yep.
That's what I do. That's
Here
what
I
I
am
do.
saying, here I am saying like Ghostface Killer now, talking like, because I'm saying something right now that your fan base and your listeners don't have anything to know what. And I was just watching Ghostface Killers talk about his days before he was a rapper. He was going, and I was doing that, and so we came back, and so I apologize to your listeners for sounding so codish in my talk. So
Yeah,
apologize.
no, don't worry,
Like, what do
listeners.
you mean?
We got some stuff we working on. We got some stuff we working
Yeah.
on, and
So,
we're gonna bring it to the forefront. But
yeah.
Crux, I appreciate you coming through,
Appreciate
my
it,
brother.
bro. Thank you. Bless you.
As for always, always,
Right. All
always
right, team. All
getting
right.
down with the bros.
Yes.
And I love these conversations.
Me too, man.
We
Me
definitely
too.
gonna hang on after we close out, because we gotta talk a little bit more. But
Okay.
everybody, you guys, Crux, how can people follow you? How can people see what you got going on?
Right now, it's at Crux Conception. I'm sorry, Crux Conception, speakermatch.com. You can go Crux Conception. Anything Crux Conception on social media is my main thing is on pretty much on Facebook and Twitter, LinkedIn. When I'm on there, I don't really use it that much, but when I do, that's how they can. And you can email me at crux.conception@gmail.com. That's crux.conception@gmail.com.
Okay. Just so they know, like, what is your thing that people would want to follow you? Like, what do you talk about on social media that kind of gets people's attention and all that?
I'm real passionate more about mental health. As you can see, I was, I'm like, we talked about Kanye, but I think your listeners can see and your viewers can see that I was real concerned about his mental health. And I talk about team building skills, behavioral profiling, but mental health is now my passion because, as you can see now, especially since we're getting off of COVID, and everybody's coming off that being locked down mentality, you're seeing more and more of abnormal behavior occurring, and I'm to the point where it's getting physical. Like in New York, the lady, the maitre d' at a restaurant got beat up or assaulted by two women because they asked them for their COVID status. You got people that get into a regular fender bender 2 years ago would have just exchanged messages or their insurance information. Now they're getting in fist fights, and so mental health is very big, and I'm very passionate about that, especially for us. My main thing as a therapist, there's not enough of a therapist with our complexion and with our background and understanding, because when you go to a therapist who, they don't have to be black, but if you go to a therapist that has no understanding, no clue of your culture, totally different. I mean, I can add this real quick. It's totally different. But as a cop, I really never thought there was racism, but I did think that there was ignorance in our culture. For example, you go to a white neighborhood and you're going to a domestic disturbance, only people coming out is the wife. Then comes the man, and that's it. You go to a domestic disturbance as a police officer in the hood, everybody and mama coming out of that house, and ain't nobody quiet. Everybody screaming, everybody yelling, because that's who we are. That's our nature. We and the black race and the Italian Americans or American Italians are the most emotional people with their hands, with their hands in expression. But because we do it, and in our location, it looks as a threat. And they do. Even in the academy, you will not get an active police officer, a black police officer, to ever say this, but you can get a retired one or a former one to say this. But in the academy, they train you that the inner city civilians are insider threats, and they they put that in your head. That's why you see them. They don't go up on, the predominantly white part of town is the north side in Fort Wayne, Indiana. You don't see white police officers going up to cars on the north side of town with their hands on their gun. You don't see them interviewing white people with their legs across and their arms at the low ready position, their body bladed. They do that on the south side because but they don't get the time and the understanding to know us. And so it's just that's why I say it's a cultural difference, a cultural situation. They stop people because they black. That's true. But once you get there and talk to them, they talk to them because they think that the only way that they can talk to them is through threats and intimidations. Like the first thing here, if you don't shut up, I'll give you a ticket. If you don't be quiet, I'll give you there. But for somebody else, is, ma'am, could you please just move along? Sir, come on, I got this under control.
It's punitive. I think I think what you're saying right now, and this whole thing, right, is an important part of what we're here to do, right? Now, as I gave those stories, and those are kind of headline stories, right?
Yes.
But each one of those stories has a mental health message to it. Like there's an
Mhm.
underlying mental health thing that's going on
Mhm.
that has to be dealt with.
Yeah.
You think about this, even the thing that happened with Travis Scott, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Like
Especially that one.
that guy's got to go to sleep,
Mhm. Yeah.
and he's like, if he's got any sort of like solid, mindset,
Mhm.
he's gonna have some remorse
Mhm.
about the fact that he put on a concert,
Yeah.
people
Oh.
showed up and
Yeah.
didn't go home.
Yeah. And what's that saying for parents when it comes to death? No parent should have to.
Ever have to bury their child?
Yeah, we just
Yeah,
that think of the parent there. The dude, he saw his son. He saw his son die. He saw
yeah,
his son get crushed.
yeah.
So yeah, just think of the psychological bearing he's gonna carry for the rest of his life. So
Sure,
yeah,
sure
yeah.
thing, man.
And think all the other people. I'm sure there's people legitimately out there that can file claim for PTSD because of that incident right there, and
Yeah,
they can file claim. They can honestly do that, and
yeah,
yeah, yeah. I
man.
mean,
That's
all it took for me was to hear two little girls, little babies, the sound of them get, hurt. I don't want to say that. I don't want to be graphic on your show, but all it took was me to hear that and see their pictures and and on my crime scene board to give me PTSD for the rest of my life. So
man. It's
yeah.
tough, bro.
Hmm.
It's tough. That's tough, man.
Yeah.
But yeah. So look, I want to tell you, man. I'll continue the work that you do.
Thank you.
It matters, and as you said, like there's not enough people having these conversations
Yes.
about mental health, especially in our urban communities.
Yes.
Once upon a time it was for white people.
Yeah.
Therapy
Yeah.
was for white people.
Yeah. 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 It was. Yeah.
If your child was acting up, you just got the switch.
Yeah.
you got a
Yep.
belt, and you just whooped it. You whooped the
Yep.
devil out of him, and
Yes.
then hopefully he got better. But a lot of times he
Yes.
got worse.
Yes. Yes. Like I remember my grandmother used to, that's the title of my book. My grandmother used to say, "Boy, you must be outside your mind,"
outside your mind.
Yeah, she did. Yeah, every time my brother and I would do something stupid, which we did, she said, you must be outside your mind."
Yeah,
So,
man. But
yeah.
yeah, man, and it's definitely true. So continue to work, you guys, my brother. I really
Alrighty.
appreciate you.
Okay.
And you guys, y'all know y'all can follow my work everywhere. Kelvin Troy Johnson everywhere, and dating and relationship coach. Let me run the email if you guys if you need a session, you need a love coach session. I'm a Love Coach Atlanta everywhere. Jump in my inbox, send me a message. Let me know if you need a coaching session. The Crux, I had a guy I ran into yesterday, Spanish brother.
Uh-huh.
All right, I'm gonna throw this one to you before we get out of here.
Okay.
All right, Spanish brother. He says to me, he said, Kelvin, I need to talk to you.
Mm-hmm.
He says, my girlfriend, who has we had a baby together.
Mm-hmm.
He's 26, she's 25.
Okay.
We had a baby together.
Mm-hmm.
Baby is 17 months old. He said, Kelvin, I saw in her phone, she's been sending photos to her ex-boyfriend.
Oh man.
And I don't know what to do. Wow. He says, and then we got further in the conversation. He says, I know that they have been together.
Wow.
He says, but she's got my baby and I don't know what to do. She stays home. She's a stay-at-home mom, mm-hmm. and I pay for everything. And I don't know what to do. So check it out. Of course, I got to get more info. I'm like, well, how'd you guys meet? He says, we met. I think he said they met at church.
Oh, okay.
Okay. He said, check this out. He said, when I met her, my eyes lit up. He was like, I fell in love I loved her. He said, I never felt such love in my whole life.
He found it. No, you did.
I never felt such love my whole life.
What's this dude name again?
I think it's like Jose or something like that.
Oh God, okay. Oh my
I never
God.
felt such love.
Oh my.
So I said, listen, Jose, stop right there. That's the problem.
Yeah.
You haven't had enough relationship experience that you think that just because you had that, oh, she's so beautiful, and boom, does that mean she's the one for now or forever? And because you don't have enough relationship experience, you don't know the difference.
Yeah.
So I told him, I said, just because somebody is the one for now, like, so it's two things, right? And this is, I've been having this conversation. It's two things. It's sexual attraction, and it's non-sexual attraction.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
He chose her. He got the sexual attraction thing going, and figured that's good enough.
Yep.
For the long haul.
Yeah. Yeah.
But what he's finding out is that they don't have much in common, and they're not on the same sheet of music in the non-sexual attraction stuff.
Yeah.
The day-to-day, how our lives fit together. Are we good together?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so he was sitting there like, wow, you're right. Everything I just said, as I told him, he's like, you're right.
Yeah.
It's like you really didn't know her. And a lot of people are operating off of a system that they didn't create.
Yeah.
It's a system that's been handed to them. Yeah. But it's not theirs,
Yeah. Makes sense. Wow.
Yeah, man. And so he was like baffled. He said, I never thought of that.
So what's he gonna do?
He said he's gonna call me and we'll set up a session.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, we'll see. So maybe there's somebody who watches this and you got some kind of situation like that. Jump in my inbox, email me, and we'll have a conversation.
Yeah, email him because he good. If I was in a relationship, definitely.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I told you when you're ready, you just let me know because
I'm talking about one where I'm about to get married. Definitely, because you know what I would like to do is visit you. That's something that I think couples should do. Before they get married.
Definitely. Definitely, because you got to figure out if your futures match.
Yeah.
Not just right now.
You
know what I mean? But look, I don't know if I told everybody, but Crux is single. Crux is single.
You know what? I'm broken, so I'm gonna stay broken for a minute. I am. I'm broken. Be out there. I'm broken, man. I gotta take care. I gotta get my book published first. That's the first thing. I got to do that first.
Look, y'all. I was telling the ladies, if y'all interested, inbox me.
Nah, y'all gonna be coming back yelling at him. You heard me? That you know what that fool did?
Crazy.
I'm like broken, man. You know what? Last time I told somebody that, they was from Atlanta too. I was in Atlanta when I said that. I was giving a lecture and they was talking. A lady asked me something. I said, "No, you don't want to." She said, "Well," I said, "Because I'm broken." So yeah, come to find out, it was. Some people like that. Did you know that? They want to like take and nurture you, and I'm
yes, sir.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I was like, really? I was like, no.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So, man,
they're like, all you really just need is a good woman.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I didn't know that people. Yeah, and I'm like, wow. No, I'm like, no, really, lady, I'm broken. Yeah, no, yeah. Wow, and I was like, wow, man, you hit the nail in the coffin, man.
Yeah,
wow.
man.
Yeah, dudes are like that too. Dudes are like that too. Yeah, dudes are like that too.
Well, look, I'll bring you up for one of these shows to come.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah. One of these shows when I get all the bachelors on there, and we just introduce you to some some wonderful healed women who just have some conversation. I ain't saying it's a love connection. I'm just saying a conversation.
All right, okay.
That's what's up. Crux, I appreciate you being here, yo.
You too, man.
And you guys, thank y'all so much for watching the show. I appreciate you. Send me some love. Just wherever you are, hit that subscribe button, as well as send me some hearts if you're watching this on the Facebook. Send me some love. Let me know you guys watch this show, and we'll connect with you later. So, come on, y'all. More to come. I need y'all support. And Crux, I just hit my 1,000th subscriber on YouTube.
Congratulations.
I'm excited about it. I'm happy about it. Man, bro, this takes a lot of work.
Congratulations. Yeah, you've been working. You've been putting it in, man. You deliver a good message. You do. You deliver a good message, and you're a genuine person, man. You're a genuine brother with that smile, and you're sincere. You're really sincere. I got the chance to see you talk before in Atlanta when we first met, and and I'm like, man, this dude is down to earth. This is a good dude, And I mean, it's not that many of us out there that that there are a lot of us out there. Don't get me wrong, ladies, but there are a lot out there. But not that many. They go underrated or unseen. They go unseen. And you're a good brother, man. So
I appreciate it, bro.
Yeah, respect.
Appreciate it very much. So, all right, my brother. Till next time, everybody. Peace. I'll see you next Tuesday. Well, we'll be here with another bruh from the another Q. Having another good conversation. So, y'all have an amazing night.
Oh, man.
Peace.